You tried that Popeye's chicken yet?
The ghost pepper joint?
No, man. The fucking tequila chicken.
What?
I'm the dead ass.
That's not real. Popeyes has a fucking liquor license. What are they doing selling chicken?
Now, it might not really look like anything, but they dropped it January 31st. So the Popeye thought they was slick. But yeah, it's a whole thing.
I don't understand what this has to do with Black History Month. This is about Latinos.
No, dog.
Dropping tequila chicken is not... You guys are trying to take tequila now, too?
No,
is that what's happening here?
That's what's happening.
You're trying to take tequila? You got chicken, dog.
We don't
you want tequila now, too?
Have chicken.
What are you talking about?
This is definitely a Patreon episode.
All right. Battle raps because I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, because the ice on which they skating is...
Welcome back to the Party with Strategy podcast. Very important guest, a special man, one of my favorites, to be honest, and someone who I'm very excited to be working by his side very soon.
Yep.
Closer than we already are.
Super close now.
We're
cheek to cheek.
Yeah, we're going nuts to butts.
Nuts to butts? I've never heard that.
Yeah.
That's wild. You gonna throw a pause in there?
Well, we might find ourselves in a tight DJ booth, nuts to butts, every now and again, so might not be a pause. But yeah, Heavy, welcome back.
Thank you for having me back, man.
It's our quarterly pod. This is the first quarter of the year, ending not too soon, but we had to squeeze it in.
And I think you always have me on around Black History Month. You have to meet your quota for February, so yeah, I'm glad I can help you meet that quota there, buddy.
And it's a short month, so thanks for coming.
That's last year. You said too. I think it was like what me and Apollo was last year.
Yeah, well, last year you was the leap year. Actually, you guys had an extended
extra day. Yeah. I remember the joke. Cut deep. I think like one of my other friends like, yo, why you let him say that to you? I was like, what do you want me to do, man? Slap him?
We have a good time back and forth.
No, I'm playing, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's good to see you. I know you. Welcome back to the city.
Thank
you. You've been gone for a couple. Have you talked about that in the pod at all?
Yeah, well, I got home and did a Patreon episode, just solo ep, rambling about everything that happened and how Arizona was and all that. So if you want to check it out, patreon.com/partywithstrategy, $5. You're all in, baby.
All in.
Every single Patreon episode we've done, there's 70 of them just for $5. That's all I'm saying.
It's a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of content, actually.
Yeah.
Congrats on putting out all that content, man. I envy that.
I'm trying to
good work ethic.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're out here, though. I see you with the 360 cam, couple GoPros, some AI, frame enhancers. You got everything going.
Not AI frame. No, I've been trying, man. I just... It's funny. I put in the chat GPT. I was like typing the chat GPT like how to have a better social media presence online as far as like DJing goes and how to take my career to the next level. And chat GPT was like, start putting out more content. Like, it gave me like a run through. I don't remember everything, but one of the things was like start recording part of my sets and posting them. And I was like, yeah, I have all this shit. I just don't. I always get self-conscious about like posting stuff like that. Just like any other DJ I'm sure out there would, just like it's not perfect enough, it doesn't look right, the coloring's off. I'm worried what other DJs are going to think.
They didn't know what the feeling in the room was, bro. Like there was a reason I did it like that.
Yeah, and then if I drop a song and like in the moment it feels good and everything, but you look out in the video and it's like a couple hands go up. And now people are like, oh, dude doesn't get a reaction. Whack ass DJ. Like, I have all these random, filthy fucking thoughts that roll through my head, dude. And so, I don't know, man. I really just jumped out there. I don't know if you saw it, but I put out the video with like a set with me DJing that towel in a Santa suit.
I saw it.
For Christmas, man. And it went really well. And that was around the time I asked Chat GPT, and it went really well. And then a lot of people just gave me like a lot of positive feedback and were like really impressed. So I was like, fuck it. If you like it, I love it. So then I just started like taking my camera out now and everywhere I go and just, even if it's like recording a whole fucking set and just posting just one clip, I'm just doing that now. So
yeah.
And it looks clean and it looks dope. It's whatever.
Hell yeah. I like it.
Yeah, man.
But let's talk about what's going on right now. Let's talk about what we're going through.
I feel like jump right on into it.
It's a relatable subject, and it's something that comes up constantly throughout your DJ career, right? Okay. We're talking about doing an exclusive residency, which I've never done before.
No,
I've always ran from it. I've always been like, well, if I can make, this much money, you got to be able to double it if I'm only playing here.
Yeah.
But as I learned in Houston, money's not the only thing that matters.
No, it's not. And have you ever been offered a residency before?
I've had a lot of residencies, but not exclusive.
Have you ever been offered an exclusive residency before?
All the time. I mean, not really offered, not in the way of like, hey, we love what you're doing, we'd love you to be part of the team. It's more like, hey, you're DJing for us, what the fuck are you doing DJing over there? And you got to like shut that shit down.
No, but you've had residencies though. Like you've had like every Friday or that's a residency every week.
But not exclusive.
Not exclusive, no.
I've had a million residencies.
Yeah.
Which I love. And honestly, from the pod I did with Lee Michaels, he really made me realize something. I was talking about how I used to like play cooler shit and have the balls to really risk it and not give a fuck. And he was like, dude, that's because it was your residency where you felt so comfortable. It was Sunday at Bottled. Like, that was your fucking spot and you owned that room and you could do whatever you wanted. And I was like, damn, you're kind of right.
Those were magical times on Sundays, dog. I ain't gonna lie. And I was gonna bring up the last person who ever really offered me like a weekly residency was Bottled. Jesse Seeley's spot, actually. I don't know if you remember that. But Jesse Seeley left.
I remember every coming and going of Jesse Seeley.
Yo, dog. Stories about Jesse that I've seen and heard is just wild, dog. That kid, he's still alive, right?
He's still alive. He's still alive and kicking.
Good for him, man.
He's out in Houston.
He survived. Good for him, man.
Yeah.
He's still kicking, dog.
He's still out here.
Shout out to Jesse Seeley, man. Just the cockroach, man, that won't die. You can't kill him. He's great.
He's the thing about Jesse that always gave me hope, like looking at him and being like, damn, that's kind of dope, is that he's such a good DJ. It doesn't matter how many times or how badly he fucks up. He's always going to have a job because he's such a good DJ.
Jesse is a phenomenal DJ, dog. Let me just start by saying he's phenomenal. And the cockroach, I'm just joking, but
he's definitely a cockroach.
No,
I'll second.
I'm not going to call him a cockroach. But look, I'm just saying you can't, like I've seen Jesse like just damn near die. And then the next day he's back in the booth just taking shots again. I'm just like, dog, what are you doing? So shout out to Jesse, man. But he is a phenomenal DJ. But yeah, he was leaving the city first time. Or the second time or the third, I don't know. He was leaving the city and he was leaving Bottle, and he told me that I had filled in the Bottle a few times on a Saturday, and they really liked me and they wanted to bring me in exclusively on a Saturday. And I found out what Jesse was making, and the offer they were giving me was nowhere close to that. Like leaps and heads and shoulders above of what I was fucking even offered, or what he was making, what I was even offered. And I hesitated. And I was like, man, I don't know if I want to shut myself off on Saturdays. I make my rounds. I do this club. I do that club. I do this. And if I just exit out and do Bottled, then like I'm shutting myself off, and I'm cutting off relationships. And it was scary. Ultimately, I made the best decision because Bottle fucking closed like a year or two later. But thank God. And that notion always has terrified me. Even now, what we're going through. It's fucking scary, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's nerve wracking.
It's really scary. For me, the exclusivity thing is the scariest. I mean, you were even scared to take the Bottle residency.
I was scared to take the Bottle.
It wasn't even exclusive. It was for Saturday nights exclusive, yes, but not for any other day. For any other day, we're about to shut off everything and fully focus on this one place. And the check's there, but more than the check, it's the vision. And it's the people and the culture and just everything about what's going on over there is, I think, what's drawing me in the most.
I think for me, is what's drawing me in the most is the opportunity for more freedom. Even though I'm being locked down, it's a lot more freedom as far as booking other DJs or taking a night off and doing something else, or not even doing something else as far as like DJing another club, but like, you know, there's so much more opportunity to grow and building a brand and being a part of something, not just like you come in and you DJ for these tables. It's like, hey, what do you think about this? And like asking for input, and like, and we have input and say, and they're listening to what the fuck we got going on. It's almost like buying into the spot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and like
100%.
almost like equity without it really technically being equity, but it's essentially it's equity, because the spot does good, and we do ultimately look better, and we do good, and we build a brand off of it. You know, as opposed to just me going in and scrapping with some 20-year-old about pay, you know, and why I need to be paid more, and you know, and then, you know, whatever, all that other shit, bro. So I think it's just it's evolution. It's evolution, man.
It's evolution. It's something. It's just another thing that's come up right now, but also I've seen it in the past, and I've always ran from it in the past.
Yeah. And they used to do that shit back in the day. Back in the day, you would have to go to like underground just to catch like certain people. You know, like that was the only place they ever DJ'd at. You know, Eddie Mills, God rest his soul, man. He like, I mean, he never really DJ'd anywhere else. I don't know if that was by choice or if that was just Eddie's choice, but like he was loyal all the way up until like towards the end. But like, yeah, man, he never DJ'd anywhere else. He would DJ that front room, and then he wasn't DJing in the front room. He was DJing in the back room. He was fixing equipment. He was doing everything. Like he bought into it. It's kind of the same deal. We're buying into this, you know. I think we've been and the offer is good. Let's just start there, though. The offer is good.
The offer is good. And I think even more importantly than the money, like every time my Jew brain tries to tell me like you could get more money doing everything, it's like, yeah, I could, but I don't want to be doing everything. I don't want to be working
yourself out
5 nights a week. I don't want to be chasing checks. I don't want to be in fucking email threads with GMs trying to do giveaways.
Yeah,
giveaways. I'm not like, I'm over that shit, bro.
Listen,
like
it's simply put, your girl's out there right now. Would you be with your girl if she had been with half the city?
No.
Okay. You're with your girl because she's exclusive. She hasn't been all over the place. So,
and that's why I love her.
And that's why you love her. And guess what? Now you're not going to be all over the place. And this is why we're going to be loved even more, because we're going to have that sex appeal, if you will.
That's a good way to put it. I like that.
That's exactly how I'm looking at it, man.
I like that. You got to lock it up like
you got to lock it up, man. You don't want to be spreading your fucking DJ seeds all over the place, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I always struggle with that. Like, I want to work everywhere. I think when you're younger, you just feel like if you haven't worked there yet, like
conquer the fucking world.
Yeah, you got to conquer the world. It's like trying to have sex with every girl. It's the same fucking like dumb biological man thing.
Bro, I just played at a spot recently that I was like on my bucket list. And when I told other DJs what they were paying me, because it was like, it wasn't good. And then they were like, yo, why the fuck are you playing there? And I was just like, I've always wanted to play there. You know, it's like on my bucket list. I'm only gonna do it one time, but I mean, obviously, if it goes good, then hopefully they'll have me back, and I can really crack them over the head for what I'm worth. But I guess I want to get my foot in the door. And I told like a few other DJs about this, and they were just like, yo, dog, you have nothing to fucking prove. You know, you're like, those days are over. You got to get that out your head. And that's the one thing I feel like I struggle with, at least, is I always feel like I have to prove myself. You know what I mean? I always feel like I'm trying to yearn and people's respect and like trying to please everybody. And
you got to make sure you still got it.
Yeah,
every year you get older, but you want to get
then,
in there and make sure, like, I still fucking got it.
I still fucking got it, man. Nah, what are you talking about? Like,
that's how I feel.
Oh, man, I know
I'm
I
like,
still
I
got
gotta make sure I fucking can take care of any crowd they put in front of me.
Yeah, I still, listen, I hear what you saying. You say that to me, though, makes me feel like, oh, look at this old guy. He still
that's
got
how
it.
I feel.
No. Nah, man, but it's just, for me, it's just like, it was on my bucket list, and now it's like, it's crossed off. And thank God, man. I mean, that was one of those things that was just kind of harping in the back of my fucking mind. Like, I never fucking played this spot, man. They never asked me. And it's not a spot that, like, you have to ask for. They ask you.
Okay.
So it's dope. So I'm making enough noise for them to come and ask me, so that was love.
Did it go well? Did you enjoy it?
It was a typical night, you know. It was. I went in and got some content out of it, so that the content was good. It's doing all right on TikTok.
Did you feel like it was like you were like, damn, this is dope, I want to do it again, or was it just like?
It was just another night. It was just another night of work night, man.
Yeah.
It's just another night. It didn't feel special. It was just, you know, it's like that girl like you're chasing and you finally get her and you're just like, probably could have did without this.
Yeah.
You know,
post nut clarity.
yeah. Post nut clarity. I had post nut clarity at the club, dog. I tried playing it. Got it out my system. It was like, ugh, I gotta take a shower, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I doing?
Yeah. What was I thinking?
Yeah, man. But that was it. You know. So that but yeah, man.
I'm just excited, bro. I'm excited, and the fact that it makes me nervous and uncomfortable makes me more excited, because I feel like every single one of those situations I've faced lately and have gone through with it has been for the best and made my life astronomically better.
1,000,000%. Because when you live in the uncomfort zone, that's where you're growing, you know. And I think we all get into a point, but I was into a point where it was just, I booked the same gigs because I only DJ at like maybe 4 or 5 different spots. I trimmed the fat of like all the spots I didn't want to be at, and then it was just like rinse and repeat. Call around, hey, who's booking what? How can you plug me in? And it was just rinse and repeat to the point where I was even considering just stop DJing. It was just like, dog, I'm just running the same fucking track over and over again every fucking month. I'm getting older and older, and then these motherfuckers are getting younger and younger. I'm just like running the same shit. And I'm keeping up just fine, but it's just like, there's only so much running I could fucking do, you know, before I'm just like burnt out, you know. And I think I was getting to that point where I was like telling people like, yo, dog, I think I got like another year or 2 left, and I'm looking for an exit strategy, you know. With this new opportunity, man, this is kind of like a resurgence, and I'm like, yo, I'm ready to fucking go. I'm ready to work. I'm ready. This is an energy booster.
The vision that they have, the fact that they understand the state of nightlife right now.
It's not great.
The fact that they know that it's not about clubs, it's not about fucking bottle sales, it's not about just setting the Venus flytrap up to look perfect so that fucking one spender will land in there and you could grab him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they understand it's about building something dope, and then once you build that, let that work for you and the people will come.
1,000,000%. I think you took the words right out of my mouth, man. I think that's exactly what we're doing, and I think that's what knife life is missing right now, especially in River North.
That's what every successful spot that I've been to recently is doing. They have an actual agenda. They have an actual plan of attack. They have a vision for the room. They understand what they want to come out of it. They understand what they want it to feel like, what it's supposed to look like, how it's supposed to sound in there. Right. Everything is calculated.
Yeah, because if you don't have a vision, then you're just fucking throwing shit blindly at a target and hoping that something sticks, you know? And that's a dangerous place to be, my friend. It's fucking terrible. Yeah, man. But I don't want to give too much away, man. I haven't canceled all my other, well, not canceled, but I haven't told anybody else yet. So, yeah. Like, how's it gonna be for you when you start having that uncomfortable conversation with people? Like, are you? I mean, obviously you don't want to fucking burn the bridge, but like, how are you going about it? So I know what I should be doing.
Shouts to Long Drink for sponsoring the podcast. Absolutely the best cocktail you can get out there. That's exactly what it is. A cocktail in a can. It's not a seltzer, as you can tell. It's not one of those stupid, long, skinny cans that makes you look like an idiot stick when you're drinking it. This is good stuff. Anyone I give one of these to asks me what it is, where they can get it, and why they haven't had it before. I'm putting people on. You guys are next. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the program. Go to your local liquor store. Target's got them. Wherever you can. Grab a long drink today. Enjoy. Watch the pod. Let's get back to it. Thank you. It's not uncomfortable for me. Like, I'm kind of excited, to be honest, because number one, there's nothing I like more than to tell somebody I can't take their money because I'm having other opportunities that are giving me more money. That could be the Jew brain again. I don't know, but I enjoy that.
You know, it's funny. You keep saying Jew brain, and then we went to breakfast, and the first thing this fucker orders is bacon, dog. Like I don't get it.
Bacon doesn't negate the Jew brain. It's not like
It's
not like
like you eat it.
fluoride.
No,
it's not like you
it-
eat too much fluoride and it crusts over your third eye. Like bacon doesn't crust over the Jew
What
brain.
are you talking about? Third eye? Wait, it's an unholy animal. No, isn't that part one of the Jewish Bible?
I'm not Jewish by religion, dog. I am Jewish by culture.
That's even worse.
I don't know anything about the religion. All I know is that they tried to kill my grandparents and
Oh
they
my
didn't
God!
succeed.
Here we go,
And
man.
that's all that represents me as a Jew. And I have no foreskin as well. So
Well, we have something in common.
let's see it.
This guy, man. Nah, man. Listen, I kid about the bacon, but you know, shout out to Kanye. No, I'm
I ordered his shirt. I told you at
there's
breakfast.
no way you ordered that shirt.
I ordered my bacon. I looked you dead in the eyes and I said I ordered that Kanye shirt too.
Did you really order that shirt?
No.
Why would you lie?
It's funny.
Yo, man, it's crazy what's happening to your boy, man. I feel like the first podcast I came up here with the Kanye shirt, and
You
like
did.
he was in some hot water.
Yeah, and if we fucking clip that up now, you might get in some trouble.
God no! Wait, clip what up? What I do?
You coming in with the Kanye shirt like
It
that.
was I missed the old Kanye. It wasn't like a bigging him up.
You can
I can
try
still
and
miss
flip
the
it
old
however you want.
Kanye.
You're literally sitting in a frame with a Kanye painting behind
That
you.
was the bear on my shirt, dog.
No, you had the college dropout bear.
Is that which one is that?
That's graduation.
You would know.
Come on, man. I'll eat bacon and listen to college dropout front to back.
That's a wild statement coming from a Jewish person, dog. Right now, yo, have you seen the commercial? With the fuck Kanye shirt?
Yeah, the Landon twins posted it, so who knows if it's real or not.
It's yes, it's real. Dog.
The first
You
thing
thought
I
it was
thought,
some AI shit.
the first thing I thought when I saw it was this could be AI.
This is AI. That's sad that we live in a world that we think that shit's AI. It might be AI. Now that you say that,
I thought when the only place I could find it was the Landon twins Instagram, the first thought was that it was AI.
now that you're saying it, did I see it on their page too?
Yeah, you shared it from their page.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching.
Oh shit! They AI'd the shit out of it, dog. I believed it.
I don't know. It might be. I don't know.
I believed it.
But
But how fire would that be though?
if it was AI,
if it was real,
if it was real,
I think it was AI though.
either way, it's stupid.
Why?
It's just like what are they doing? You think they're stopping Kanye or like Nazis from taking over?
Kanye's stopping Kanye. Let's be clear about that.
100%. Kanye's just being a fucking.
Like the day this is
lunatic.
being recorded, Kanye's getting divorced from his wife. They announced that today, which I think is absolutely fucking great after her naked performance at the Grammys.
Kanye did incredible things, and I will never let anything he does now take that away from him.
So you're still playing Kanye in the club.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not the guy that's taking
What could Kanye do to make you cancel him and not play him anymore?
nothing, because I've already accepted him is insane. I've already just like checked him off the list. I'm like, dog, you're done. He could die tomorrow, and it's like, yeah, he died 3 years ago. Like, he's dead to me now. But that's not going to stop anything that he created in the past for me.
So
Like,
you're not
he-
playing
like,
any new. So you're not playing any new Kanye.
If there was a fucking homeless person, I don't like any new Kanye. If it was good, I'd play it. I mean, I play Father. Fucking.
What's the last
Stretch
newest
My
Kanye song that
Hands.
you haven't? What's the latest Kanye song you have in rotation? Let's talk about that.
I couldn't even tell you a new Kanye song. I
The
don't
latest
listen
one,
to
the
him.
latest. So if you're playing Kanye and you're playing something like a Kanye
I
set or whatever,
play Flashing Lights. I play Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Okay,
I play
that's really old.
Stronger.
Do you play anything from like the like 2010s?
Stronger was 2010s.
Was it?
No,
It was
maybe
08,
not.
right?
Yeah, it was older. That's
It was
right.
like 08?
Yeah, 2010 Kanye is like Father Stretch My fucking Soul or whatever it is. Kid Cudi bullshit. I play Fade.
Okay, Fade is newer.
I like that one.
Fade
I'll
is
play
newer.
if it's good, but like new.
So you play
like,
some Life of Pablo.
I'll play A Little Life of Pablo.
Okay. And that's where you kind of draw the line. After Pablo, he died for you.
Yeah. Even before Pablo, I wasn't a big fan, but there was some records on there. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Okay. Listen, though,
you were listening to him on the way over here.
that is not true. Don't clip that up. That's not true. No, I don't know, man. I don't really get a reaction for Kanye anymore like I used to, so I kind of started phasing him out of my sets. And I didn't realize it was a fuck Kanye thing until I started hearing other DJs saying like they stopped playing Kanye in the club. And I was like, really? Is that? I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't get the memo. Because I'm still fucking playing Kanye. Like, slow jam still hits. Like,
see, yeah, slow jams.
Like, I didn't realize that was a thing. And the whole like, DJs canceling artists it's always been kind of weird to me.
It is weird. If that's what's going on.
Because that's not what canceling an artist, to me, really represents, right? Like, if I wanted to cancel him, I'm not going to stream him, right? Because I don't want to add any extra revenue to his pockets, whatever that may be. But if I'm playing, I already bought the fucking track. He has my fucking money, or I already downloaded the track. I mean, I paid a record pool for it. So I mean, I got it. I'm not like paying Kanye every time I fucking play him. So I don't understand. Like, I'm not promoting him either.
I mean, if I were going to play devil's advocate and make a counter argument to that argument, I would say you're playing his music, which is making people remember it, and maybe they remember it that night, and then they go home tomorrow and stream it because they forgot about the song. That would be my argument if I was a lawyer fighting against your case. Yeah, but that's the same
what if I sit there and say, oh, well, you played some gangster music and then somebody went home and they shot their wife? Like, that's not, you can't make that same correlation.
That's why I don't abide by the like, oh, you can or can't do this as a DJ. The fact that you're saying like the DJ community is stop playing Kanye, that makes me want to play him more. That makes me want to put out
that makes you more Kanye than Kanye. Now it makes sense. The bacon and everything. It makes sense, dog.
Bacon. I don't celebrate Shabbat. I'll turn all these lights on and off Saturday, Sunday, Friday. Don't matter. Yeah, like super religious Jewish people can't use electricity during the Sabbath.
You guys turn like Amish people?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like no TV, no nothing?
No, nothing that uses electricity.
It's fascinating.
Gas stove only.
It's fascinating. So you can't even be outside then?
You can be outside. You just you can't like, if a light is on, that light is on, but you can't turn it off. Or if a light is off and you want it to come on, you can't turn it on.
It's very interesting,
You can't like be the one that conducts the electricity.
Fair enough.
You can't be the conductor.
You can't be the conductor, but you can get like on a train or like a bus.
You can get on a train and they can try and kill you and your entire population. Yes.
Okay.
There was a lot of trains in the
Holocaust. Yeah, I caught the reference. I caught the Holocaust reference, dog. Before we get fucking this episode gets taken down, let's move on. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I watched Kendrick Lamar's performance.
All right. I feel like this is good. I feel like every this is good because you have a black guy here.
I need you here.
Ask a black dude, right?
I need you here. Actually, I need some explaining.
This is where you need to put up the logo. Ask a black guy, and
it's gonna say Axe too.
Oh my fucking god! Oh, go ahead, man. Yeah, I watched the Super Bowl. I'm an Eagles fan, so go Eagles. They won.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Yeah, it's whatever. I'm not big into football, but I grew up watching the Eagles. And then Kendrick came on, man, and that happened.
I was not a fan of it at the time of the performance.
Before you say what you say, let me ask you this, because this is going to determine how I view your opinion. Have you listened to GNX?
Is that his newest album?
Okay, so that's a no. Do you even know what GNX even stands for?
No, see, don't give me the whole Kendrick. There's layers to everything he does.
Before you even
every letter of the alphabet added together is every Kendrick rap ever made. He's fucking doing this. Every time he speaks a word, it's 13 other words.
No, this is deflection. You see this? I'm just asking you if you know of the album, and I didn't say you know the meaning behind GNX. GNX is a type of car, a Grand National. I'm not asking you what the car meant. you might. I said G and X. You looked at me like with glazed eyes, like, okay, here we go.
Well, that's just because I'm high.
They're fair enough. But it's Grand National. It's a type of car.
Okay.
I'm not telling you what the car means or the significance of the car, but if you don't even know what that is, then like him staying on the GNX in the Super Bowl, you like it's a GNX performance. So everything's gonna go over your head. And listen, if you haven't listened to any Kendrick, I don't expect this performance to make you a Kendrick fan. Clearly, you're a Drake fan, and that's okay. And listen, you can like Trump. I could like Kamala. It's okay, dog. We don't have to.
That's fine.
I don't want you on this side anyway.
Yeah, that's like, fine. I'm gonna stay. Okay. Don't make me get my MAGA hat, dog. I keep it in this drawer. I'll swap out right now.
To what did you have in your head? That Neatland, Heartland.
I think it says Heartland. Yeah.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Listen, I'm not saying like this performance was the one that was going to be like the breakout performance to switch you over to a Kendrick fan. I think this performance was phenomenal. Personally, I think that it was, for me, culturally relevant. And I like the fact that he stayed true to himself, which you got to be able to fuck with, because he didn't bend. He didn't go super commercial. And he didn't, I guess, sell out. He came up there and did his shit. I mean, I literally saw Kendrick at the Grammys, and like everybody was excited for him to perform. And the first thing he did was like some unknown song with a guy playing a saxophone in a jail cell as he was like handcuffed, rapping. And it was like the hardest shit ever. And I'm like, yo, what fucking song is this? How are you going to perform this at the Grammys? This is kind of wild. And then like he did a whole fucking 2 minutes of that, and then did like a minute of All Right. And I was like, okay, at least we got that. But that was still fucking dope, because I went back and looked at it. I'm like, damn, that was kind of a powerful message he sent. And that was kind of dope how he did it. So like, of course, this is the same guy who's going to come out there and he's not going to fucking perform your commercial hits. And
First of all, don't call any Kendrick song mine by any means.
Listen,
don't tell me they're my commercial hits.
Well, because have you ever played Humble in the club?
I did when El Jefe was, still open.
All right. So then, all right. That's your commercial hits.
Listen,
I like the GNX album, so you're gonna be barking up that tree. So I'll let you know, I'm a very big, not a big Kendrick fan, but I like Kendrick.
You got to let me finish.
Go ahead, man.
All I want to say is, off rip, I didn't like the performance. It felt very lackluster for a Super Bowl performance, right?
You wanted him to be out there tap dancing.
I was expecting him to be tap dancing. Yes.
That's crazy.
I wanted him to have makeup on. No, I'm just kidding.
You wanted the minstrel show.
No,
do you know what a minstrel show is?
Yes.
That's what you wanted?
I'm kidding.
We're getting to the bottom of this. Happy Black History Month, by the way. Let's get to the bottom of this minstrel show.
Happy Black History Month. Well, this is what I'm saying. I need you here to explain these things to me about the GNX and the fucking Uncle Sam and all these things. Shit was dope. I didn't like the performance at first, but as the internet started to do what the internet does, I started to get a little bit of insight onto what he was actually doing up there. And that I do like. I do like bucking the system. I do like going against the grain. I do like sending a message to your people, because when you know, I had to send a couple messages to my people when Kanye was tweeting, so getting those out there is important.
Those tweets were wild.
But yeah, I don't understand it, and it doesn't touch me in a way that
but it's not supposed to. That's the best part about it. Exactly. Like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. When was it Shakira and J-Lo did their thing, and the whole Latin community was going crazy, I was lost. I was like, it's two old ladies up here. I don't know what's going on. Why is everybody going so crazy? Like, I've seen better girls dance in the club than like what's going on up here. Everybody's like, oh my God, she can still move at 55 or whatever, however old J-Lo is. I'm like, give a fuck. She just did a couple salsa moves, but apparently that was the shit, you know. And I never sat there and judged, and you didn't see the Latin community with a huge breakdown and why it was such a bad performance. They went up there and they did their thing for their community, right? I feel like Kendrick went up there and he did his thing, and it was just unapologetically black. And I think it was great. I mean, if you're not black, sorry, you didn't like it.
You didn't get it.
You didn't get it. And then guess what? He didn't want you to get it. And like, sometimes I like that. Like, hip hop doesn't have to be for everybody. Like, I keep seeing these videos of like these old 80-year-old people sitting in the living room, just like looking disgusted as he's rapping. And I'm like,
That's your algorithm,
That's
dog.
that's
I ain't seen one of those videos.
Yo, dog, it's wild.
That's
dog.
your algorithm feeding you that fuel,
Yeah,
that
it's
fire,
just
dog,
like
getting you heated.
why am I seeing Mima and Pop Pop watching Kendrick looking disgusted in the living room? Of course you're not going to like it, dog. They're like about to die in a year now, man. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I don't understand like why there's such an uproar and like everybody has to have an opinion. And I think what Kendrick has successfully done is he's created a Super Bowl performance where you can watch more than once, which I don't think anybody's ever made. Because I never went back and rewatched the Usher performance. I never went back and rewatched the Dr. Dre and Snoop. I thought it was cool for what it was. I thought there was way too many fucking people on the bill, like a DJ set list. Why are there so many DJs in the goddamn lineup? We're gonna hear the same song over and over again, or it was like it just wasn't enough. You know, I would have liked, you know, maybe 2-3 guys on that bill. But regardless, they had like 7. So, you know, I didn't really care if I didn't go back and watch it. Like, but this Kendrick one, I went back and watched maybe about 2-3 times, just because, like you said, the internet gets to interneting, and then you start finding different things, and then you really start paying attention. Surface level, where I first watched it, I was like, "This is dope," but I don't get it. Why are we doing these songs? You know, why? Where's Good Kid, Mad City? Where's the hits? You know, and then the more I really started thinking about it and I went back and rewatched it, I was like, okay, he put these songs in here for a reason. And I started just really like trying to think beyond of just like what I'm seeing. And like even everything from like the black people who are making up the flag, saying like, you know, we're kind of like the fabric of this country, you know, like just on some like, we helped build this country. Like we picked the fucking cotton. We're the fabric of this shit. And then the symbolism of like those same people on the flag laying dead on the field. I don't know if you even saw that. And I was just like, damn, black people dead in America. Like that was a powerful message for me. But like, again, that hit me right here. I'm like, damn, like we need to fucking do better.
Yeah.
But for you, you're just like,
I was like, why are they laying
like,
there? Tell them to get up and do something.
Yeah, like, yo, this is the most look at these black people. Look at these black people being lazy. This is the problem with black people in America. Lazy on the ground in the middle of the Super Bowl. Like, what kind of choreography is this shit? You know? Like, yeah, I'm sure there's people out there saying that. It's just wild. So like, but I think what he's successfully done is he started up a conversation and a dialogue for people to have. And a lot of people are making content on this shit, dog. I mean, I feel like Kendrick is like getting everybody to fucking talk about this shit and make money off of it. So hopefully your algorithm picks this up and
yeah. Can I get a couple Kendrick bucks?
There you go, dog. People are making it.
Can I get a couple some Kendrick cash?
Kendrick cash?
Yeah. Can we feed the algorithm with the Kendrick talk and maybe I'll make a couple bucks off it?
Maybe. Go ahead, look in that camera there and give your best Kendrick take.
Yeah.
And tell them how those black people were lazy.
Yeah. I don't understand. All these black people were just on the field laying there. It was insane. Where was the leader? Who's gonna rile them up? Who's gonna get them together and have them do something? All right,
this is crazy.
We might have to put this on Patreon.
It's definitely a Patreon episode. There's no way you can put this on the algorithm, dog. I'm sorry, dog. You have to put this on Patreon. This is gonna be a Patreon exclusive, dog. Please.
No, I do feel that. I really do feel that deeply. And when Lil Dicky gets his when Dave Bird is up there doing his Super Bowl performance and is he getting one? Underground messages to the Jews, I'll be first in line.
Yeah, dog. Listen, I'm all for it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Get Lil Dicky. This Lil Dicky the guy for you guys? Who's
a
the Jewish
he's
rapper?
Our guy.
It's
like him and Necro.
Who? Who the fuck is Necro?
He's like an underground New York guy.
Is he Jewish?
I believe him and his brother are Jewish.
You just gonna throw that on him? You don't even know?
It's like, it's one of those things that rings a bell for me. Like you know, it's, I haven't listened to Necro in forever, but I can remember people being
Jewish.
like,
you guys got Little Dicky. He's dope. He's
Little
fire.
Dicky's, he's out here.
He's fire. He has a show. Dave. It's good.
He did until it got canceled.
It got canceled?
Rightfully so. No, yeah, I get it, and I'm glad that you had that moment.
It was a good fucking show, man.
I'm glad that it could happen in February at the Super Bowl in front of millions of people. I'm glad that he was able to make thousands, hundreds of thousands of people scream A minor about touching
Fucking
a child when talking
phenomenal,
about Drake.
dog. Who else can do that?
Who
else can do that?
There was some gems in there. I
Who
will
else
say,
could do that, dog?
after the fact, when I started really seeing it and looking into it, once the what the fuck is this subsided and I could see it for what it was, there was definitely some gems in there. He did his thing.
Yo, man. Say Drake. Yo, dog.
He looked at the camera and
Dog,
smiled crazy.
I lost it when he did that because I was like, "There's no way he's gonna say his name. They're gonna like put like a little sound effect there or something." And he said his fucking name, and I was like, "Ah!" I lost it, dog. I damn near did a lap around the room.
It went hard.
It went kind of crazy, man.
There was gems in there for sure. It grew on me. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it'll grow on more. I think it'll grow on more people. I think that's the difference between like Usher fucking skating around backwards at the Super Bowl and singing like a very surface level performance.
Well, I don't know about surface level. Well, yeah, I guess it was surface level.
There's no real meaning. It's just like
talent based.
It's a very. Listen, I'm not saying Usher's not talented.
Well, I'm saying Kendrick's not talented. Is what I'm saying.
You're saying Kendrick's not talented?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at
Oh
here.
shit!
Like he may be able to write a message under whatever he's saying. You know what I mean? Like he might be good at writing between the lines. He's not really good at writing on the lines themselves.
That's whatever you're spoken.
He's more of like a messenger pigeon. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good at delivering a message. He's not great at delivering good raps. Does that make sense?
So you don't think he's a phenomenal? Okay, fair enough. I think I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So he's not the best rapper, far as like metaphors and lyrical miracle stuff.
Yeah,
but
I don't get a picture painted for me when I listen to a Kendrick Lamar song.
But you don't even listen to
really
Kendrick Lamar, dog.
Jibber jabber. I will say
you haven't listened. I know you didn't listen to GNX. You didn't even know the name of his album. I know you didn't listen to what's the one he just put before that? The the double album. I know you didn't listen to that. I know you probably haven't listened to an album.
I listened to Pimp a Butterfly front to back. And
that's the one you go to?
That's from what I heard from, it was Mr. Ease. I'll fucking put him out there right now. It was goddamn Silas. Told me that's the one you got to listen to. I'm driving to Austin. I got 2 hours to listen to it. Let me throw it on. I almost drove my car off the fucking road. That album sucked my dick hole.
That's the most blackety album that you can get, dog. And your Jewish ass is listening to this. This is Patreon, dog. We can't put this. This is going to Patreon. That's the most blackety black, like pro-black album ever, dog. And like you're listening to it. That's great.
But I like
it's a good album. But it's great, but it's a very artistic one. You heard Damn. That's probably the last one you heard.
Yeah, it's terrible. But
the
reason that I don't like Kendrick is not because it's blackety black. And that's just a quote. Don't fucking clip that.
We're clipping that up.
That's just a direct quote. That's not the reason I didn't like it. It's the artsy thing. It's too hard for me to understand. He's saying words that aren't even words. My left stroke just went viral. Just put Lil Baby in a spiral. I'll always come back to this. It means nothing. I don't care. It means nothing.
Or have you not used your third eye covered with bacon grease?
It's not the bacon grease, it's the fluoride that crusts over the third eye.
Whatever it is, man, you gotta clear it out, man. I mean, listen, that album, that one song is whatever. But I mean, you're complaining that he's making thought provoking shit.
Not thought provoking, not even. It's just
too
fucking
much.
Mumble jumble nothing.
He's not a mumble rapper.
It's not mumble raps. It's mumbo jumbo. It's a
you know
different
what's
thing.
Crazy? I saw this white guy on the internet today calling him like a gangster and like just a bad person and all this sort of shit. And I was just like, I will get this thug off of stage. And I'm like, I mean, I guess you could apply that to a lot of other black people, but I don't think you could apply that to Pulitzer Prize winning smart ass Kendrick. Like I don't really get that from him. He was like, these gangsters on here and da. I was just like, yo, okay, dog. Listen, if you just don't like black people,
that guy's just clearly an idiot.
If you just don't like black people, just say that.
When you see an idiot, you have to be able to recognize an idiot. 100%. You know what I mean? He's just a moron. But what I'm trying to say is Kendrick Lamar is not a great rapper. I just don't see it. I don't get it. He doesn't. I don't hear his.
That's fine.
The point I was trying to make is that I fucking love hip hop, and 90% of the hip hop I grew up listening to is fucking.
But that
blackety black. Just to quote you again. It's all about,
guy-
social movements and fucking, get the white man. And that's fine. It's good music. They paint a good picture. Kendrick Lamar, not so much.
You don't think All Right paints a good picture?
I couldn't tell you what that song's about.
Okay, so then we can't really have a conversation. Then
We can't
dog.
have a conversation
Because I'm
telling you that I can't.
I'm gonna treat you like Silas now. Until you go back and listen to some of this shit and actually like not want to drive your car and actually listen to it,
bro.
There's listen. I'll say this. There's a reason why Kendrick is so big. Pause. Right? There's a reason why.
He's tiny.
He's a very tiny dude. Yes, he is. But there's a reason why a lot of people gravitate towards his music, because there is a message that's not just, just even with Humble. I'm so fucking sick and tired of the Photoshop. Like, he's talking to people like, yo, you don't have to Photoshop your picture. I don't like, give us something real to feel on. We're tired as men. Some people are tired of the fake asses. We're tired of seeing the fake shit. Like, give us something real. Don't Photoshop. How many times have you were dating back in the day? You see the girl look fine on the internet, and you meet up with her, and hell, bitch, you don't look like this no more. What are you doing?
I've gotten catfish a couple times.
All right, so you can relate.
Yeah, because he's speaking English. That line is English, and it makes sense, and it's relatable.
You sound like that 80-year-old guy in my algorithm talking about, I don't understand what any of this is going on. It's not rapidy rap shit.
It's not the rapidy rap, because I love rap. But
you
what
don't
I will
love rap
say
anymore. Let's be honest. Let's be real. What's the last rap album? I'm gonna put you on blast. What's the last rap album that you enjoyed? The last one
that came out recently.
The last rap album you enjoyed. I don't give a fuck if it was last week, last year, 10 years ago. What's the last
a full album?
A full album that you enjoyed, that you listened to front to back.
I want to say.
And watch you name some shit.
What
from
I
like
know
10
for
years
sure
ago.
is Benny the Butcher, Tana Talk 3, I think, right? What's the one that came out with him, the Flight song with him and Freddie Gibbs?
I don't really listen to Benny the Butcher. I don't listen to rapidy rap shit.
It was 2020, because I remember I had just moved to Houston and I was bumping it. But that is the most recent one I can think of. But there's got to be one after that. But it's not even about loving new shit. I can still love the old hip hop that I love so much.
I mean, dog, it's just, that doesn't make any sense. Because here's what I'm asking you. I'm saying if you fell out of love with hip hop, then obviously the new shit isn't going to resonate for you. You're now moving into like that millennial stage of your life where you're just like disconnecting, like, oh, the old shit was way better than the new shit. You're becoming that guy, and that's okay. You can be that guy. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. I want you to embrace that guy.
Okay.
I know it's hard, but you're now, your best years are now, like, you're talking about the best years, which are now behind you. You're not talking about the new Playboy Cardi. You're not talking about
who's talking about that.
There's a lot of young people, there's a lot of young kids that are talking about it. He's like their Jesus right now.
That's terrible.
I mean, it is what it is, dog.
I'm sorry for them. That's what's happening.
That's like your Jay-Z.
That's crazy.
I'm dead ass on that.
That's crazy to say.
You're not talking about the new Travis. You're not talking about the new Kendrick. Drake is dropping.
Travis is fucking terrible, bro.
And a lot of young people look at you like you're just old.
Yeah, I know.
And that's fine. Listen,
and that is fine.
We're coming to that part now where we're just separating. Yo, it's not like it used to be. And that's what we're coming to.
Yeah,
and
but I don't think Kendrick's part of that, because that's the mumble rap thing. Or maybe you could be right. It could just be all new rap.
Kendrick is new rap, though. He's newer rap.
What's Drake?
Drake is old rap.
He's old rap,
but he's trying to be newer rap. He's wrapping it up in new rap. There's a lot of young kids that are finding out how old Drake is on the line. Have you seen those videos?
No,
like, bro. A lot
Your
of these
algorithm's different.
Yo, my algorithm is wild, dog. It's my favorite thing, dog. But like, I'm seeing like a lot of these young kids finding like how old Drake really is, and like, god damn, I thought he was way younger. And Drake is pushing 40. I think he's like 38, 39. He's pushing 40.
And they don't like him anymore because he's old?
I mean, Drake makes a lot of like young music with like guys like Yeet. He put a song out with this guy named Yeet. You know who that is?
No.
See, dog. Oh man, what you want me to tell you?
The hip hop.
What you want me to tell you, man? What the fuck do you? The conversation that I'm having.
I'm out the hip hop game, but I can tell you, like, I still like listening to Ab Soul. I listen to my brother's playlist. He's adding new hip hop all the time. Static Select is still dropping dope records. Alchemist is still dropping fucking heat.
You're naming people who are like 50 fucking plus.
Ab Soul and Alchemist are neither of them are 50
Alchemist
plus.
Is up there, dog.
He got famous
40.
young though.
He's like over 40.
He got famous young. He might be 40s coming up on 40.
He's over 40, so. I don't want to look it up because I don't want to be rude on your podcast and start look like I'm looking at your phone. But.
Yeah, we'll look it up after. But whatever, he's fucking leading the new school. He's doing all the best production for fucking Schoolboy Q and shit.
He's doing some good shit.
So it's not about how old he is. You were asking me about the new shit coming out. Like, there is still some dope shit that I enjoy that's come out recently.
I think the whole thing I'm trying to explain to you is the point is that you fell
I'm not
you fell
black
out of
enough.
love with
You
hip-hop.
can just fucking say it.
You said it, not me. Like you said blackity black a few times. Right? We got to clip that up. I just think that it's okay. You're falling out of love with hip hop, and I'll be honest with you. I fell out of love with hip hop a long time ago, dog.
But you still like Kendrick.
I still like Kendrick because I even though like I fell out of love with the younger hip hop, I'm not really trying to keep up. Like I didn't run to Travis Scott's new song, right? At 4x4. You probably haven't even downloaded it yet, right?
No, I probably won't either.
Yeah, so there you go.
Especially with this new residency.
Oh yeah.
Get rid of all that shit.
Yeah,
boy.
shit's all gone.
I'm freeing up all the space on my computer.
But with that being said, I do find things that like I can gravitate to, right? I still like J. Cole. I still like those guys who give me that. I still like
Boss is putting out fire shit.
Corday is dope. Hella dope, dog. Like there's guys that are still, and it's like back when motherfuckers were making Laffy Taffy. Like you had that dominating the clubs, but if you looked, there were still really dope people that you can find and gravitate to. I think I'm away from Laffy because back then I would like both. I would like Laffy Taffy and I would like some like hip hop shit. I would like, you know, back in 2000 I would like Clips and I would like Black Alicious. Like there was some shit that would mix for me both. Now I think as the older I get, I'm moving more away from like the Laffy Taffy, the Bubblegums, the Travis, all the young kid shit. I play it because I need to know it, right? But I gravitate more towards the shit that I like, the Kendricks, even the Drakes. I like Drake, dog. I like both. And you can like both too, man. You don't have to pick a side.
I will say this.
You can like
and
both.
I don't know if you'll understand it, but I will say this. I don't hear lyrics most of the time. I couldn't tell you what most songs are about. Most songs that I play, you go in my Serato and my play count could be the number one song I've ever played. I would doubt if I'd be able to tell you what that song is actually about. I don't hear lyrics often, and that's why when I do, that's what makes me really think someone's a fucking dope rapper. Like Pusha T, insane. When that motherfucker spits, I just see it like a movie reel playing in my head. He paints the fucking picture. Same with Nas. Both of those motherfuckers can show me exactly what they're talking about. Kendrick, I can't. He doesn't start the reel. I don't fucking get. I can't catch on to anything. And that's just me.
That's you, and that's fine.
And
that's okay. But you also, I would also, let you know, you also named two rappers that were way over 40.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
because
fine.
it's a hard
but
art.
It's
a hard art to master.
That's like me coming up and like liking Jay-Z, and then like that old guy telling me I can't get with Jay-Z. Rakim is like who you need to listen to. That's who you sound like to me. And there was guys like that. I'd be like, I like Jay-Z. Like, Jay-Z, fuck that jigga shit.
Well, I can't say that.
Rakim. You want to hear some good lyrics? Listen to Rakim. And I'm like, that old ass flow? That's crazy. I have a lot more respect for him now because I actually
say old ass flow.
I was young. I was fucking young.
About
20.
Rakim like that.
I was 20 something years old, and I thought that was old ass flows.
That
old ass raps.
Flow is submerged in the fountain of youth.
100%.
And he'll tell you that.
100%. Now I have an appreciation for what Rakim is, but I had to get older, and I think like with you, I think you're just so past the point now. You can't really appreciate the young shit, and. Listen, man, it is what it is, man.
What's the young shit that's like dope though? If Jay-Z was Jay-Z at his time, but there was also Nas like putting out non-club shit, but definitely dope shit. If
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne's as old as Pusha T and Nas, bro. Don't fucking call me old and then come in here talking about Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Are you insane?
Are you crazy? You know how old Lil Wayne is?
40 something.
No.
Yes.
He seems like it because he started rapping. He got big at like 13.
This is the argument I tried to make with Alchemist and you shut me down.
Alchemist is older, dog.
Lil Wayne's old as fuck.
Lil Wayne isn't older. I think he's like 35.
No.
He might even be
Well,
young.
he smoked too much meth because he looks old as hell.
100%. Yeah, 100%. He's fucked up.
He's fucking. He aged.
He sounds like a fucking 80-year-old woman who smoked too many cigarettes.
Yeah, he aged in celebrity years.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
So how could you say it's Lil Wayne putting out the dope?
No, I'm saying no. You
shit?
asked me what you said. If Jay-Z was Jay-Z back in the day, and then who was like the equivalent of like putting out poppy shit?
If Jay-Z was Jay-Z and now Drake is Jay-Z, but you're saying Drake's old.
Drake is like pushing 40.
So
Jay-Z is over. Jay-Z's what, 55 now? He's coming up on 50. He's coming
think that what
Jay-Z's mid 50s,
right?
If Jay-Z dropped a verse today, I'd be like, it's dope. But you think these young kids are running to that shit? You think any 20-year-olds are running to that?
No, that's not what I'm asking.
You think that's gonna resonate with like 18-year-olds?
That's not what I'm asking though. That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is, who is today's top rap, like pop mainstream guy, and who's raps not mainstream but dopest dude?
Okay, pop rap person would be Drake. Clearly, he's
still, even though he's 40, because you keep hitting me with this fucking 40 argument, and then every time I ask you a goddamn question, you start naming 40-year-olds, and we can't get to the bottom of this.
So Drake is pushing 40, but I told you that a lot of my favorite thing is what? Watching these kids find out how old Drake really is.
Yeah.
Drake associates himself with all the younger acts, i.e. Sexy Red.
Right.
I.e., you know, the Migos.
He knows how to play the game.
He's playing the game,
but he's also
working his way back.
He's also still dope.
I mean, just
Drake has. To me, I think Drake has.
I'm not saying he's not dope, dog. I'm not saying that.
You can be a Kendrick fan and say Drake's dope. It's fine. Nobody's
okay.
like,
Drake,
they're not coming for you. If the black community's coming for you, it's for letting me say blackity black, not liking Drake.
3 times during Black History Month, dog. How many more days we got left in this fucking month, dog? This is crazy. At least wait till March 1st, damn it. Jesus Christ. Well, I can't even say that here. No. You don't even believe in him.
We believe in him. We just there's just a couple stories we don't really believe in.
Listen, man,
a couple fallacies.
Listen, man. I'm saying Drake right now is probably the #1 pop rap artist, right? It's either him or Travis Scott. Travis Scott.
I would say let's go with Travis just for the sake of the fact that he's newer, younger.
Okay.
Just for that argument alone, let's say
Travis definitely has more influence, I feel like, over the culture than Drake.
Yeah, he's killed more people at concerts, that's for sure.
Jesus. Yo, nobody's buying Drake's shoes. Have you bought any of those Noctas?
Excuse me? Have I bought a what? The fuck did you just say to me?
It's a shoe collab. It's a shoe collab with Nike. I think it's like NOTCA Nocta. Yeah.
I haven't. My feet haven't seen any Noctas yet. I might have to go see a doctor.
But you've seen people with Travis Scott shoes. They sell out. He has influence over the culture. So I would say, as far as like culturally relevant, Travis all day. I mean, he's like their messiah, young kid's messiah for sure. Yeah. I don't understand Fiend. I don't even like Fiend. I think I can only get like.
It's hype enough for me to play it and enjoy the energy I get from it. But like as a song, what's it even about? Could I ask one of these kids what's it about and they could tell me? Can they understand what the fuck he's saying on there?
Maybe.
Do they just look up the lyrics and then they're like, okay, now I know?
But I tell you what, was a bunch of young kids in there and they hear that.
The mind's cold?
The mind's fucking blown.
Yeah.
And it's over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it works. It fucking works, dog. But that's, again, millennials and was it Gen Zers or whatever?
Let me pee real quick and then I need your answer. Let's not stray too far. We have Travis Scott as like head of hip hop, current pop, superstar, mainstream.
Okay.
And when I come back, I'll let you think about this. We need his counterpart. Who's the atmosphere of this time? Who's the Brother Ali of this time? Who's the Ab Soul of this time? Who's the fucking Necro of this time? Who's the underground? Who's the Gangstar of this time? I guess Gangstar is mainstream in its day.
Yeah, go for it. Don't piss yourself, man.
Long Drink is a legendary Finnish favorite that's been around since the 1952 Summer Games. It's a deliciously refreshing blend of premium liquor, natural grapefruit flavor, and just the right amount of carbonation. Honestly, this is the stuff right here. White is sugar-free, blue is citrus, orange is peach, red is cranberry, black is extra strength, and they're all fire. New flavors dropping soon, so watch out for those. And they're just the best sponsor for this podcast. So the next time you're tuning in, make sure you crack open a long drink, enjoy one while you're watching the show, because good vibes deserve great drinks. Let's go, champ. We're back to the episode. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
And we're fucking back.
All right, what do you got?
But you barely made it, man.
What do you got for me?
Listen, man, I thought about it, and I would say I'm not really in tune too much with the underground shit right now, like that. But I mean, you definitely have those guys who are making noise, like, and I don't know if he's even underground anymore, right? But like, I would say like a Tyler the Creator, who's not all the way mainstream. He is now a little bit though. I think he's stepping out now into that more mainstream shit. But before, for sure, there was a very small sector of like Tyler the Creator fans who I would think like the young kids would gravitate to, for sure.
I could see the argument there.
But I mean now, like he has a song with Sexy Red, so he's all the way mainstream, dog. He's out there. He won that Grammy. He took off.
Have you seen his freestyle on Funk Flex, by the way?
Phenomenal, dog.
You like that one?
I thought it was great. I thought it was creative.
You're not like that.
Yeah, I thought it was creative. What do you want me? He got Flex to blush.
That's a good sidestep. I like that.
Yeah, I thought he got Flex to blush, and you know what? Again, he got the internet a buzz. People were buzzing. People were talking about it. He could have went in there with some triple entendres, but he was like, "Want to suck your dick?" And it was just like, you don't really hear that before, and then it goes viral. So I mean, I think he did what he needed to do 100%. I think it worked.
Here we go. He's a great message sender now. Everything's about the fucking message. Nobody can rap anymore, but they're saying great messages.
All right, fuck all this. I think we got this pod has gone way out. You better put this on Patreon.
This is mainstream.
This is all over the. You can't put this mainstream, dog.
Well, we'll have Diamond Cut figured out. He's like the. Because in the moment, you can't really think.
Say that, though, and then I'll get the fucking... I'll watch it back, and then you leave everything fucking in.
We leave everything in. I'm not saying Diamond Cut cuts things out. I'm saying Diamond Cut determines, like, I think this one should go on Patreon.
All right, that's fine. So I got offered into a very exclusive group, I guess, on Facebook. And I don't really use Facebook.
I'm so mad that you called me old so aggressively and like told me I was the old guy hating, and now you're just talking about Lil Wayne and Facebook, and that's the oldest shit I've ever.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You're still old, but no. Listen, I got invited, and I don't know if you got the invitation as well, but you know who Nick Spinelli is?
Yeah,
you familiar with who he is?
The God. The wedding god.
The wedding god, dog. So he started a Facebook group, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but it was like the no filter DJ community. And it's just like, I don't know how I got a part of it. I got the invitation. And normally I don't join.
Who sent you the invite?
Nick.
Oh, nice.
He sent it to me. You didn't get one?
I don't go on Facebook ever. Legit, I swear to God,
I legit don't go on Facebook either.
I don't have it on my phone. I don't go on it for anything.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So I have it on my phone. So every once in a while, I'll get those notifications that just pile up to like 15, 20. And I'll be like, let me just clear this out and just go through and just deny request.
Yeah, I posted my black square and I deleted the app.
You posted your black what?
Square. Remember?
No.
Everyone was supposed to post a black square during COVID, during the pandemic.
For what?
After George Floyd. You can make me say it.
Shit.
You can make me say it. You don't remember?
No, go ahead. You said
forgot already? That's crazy, bro. That's insane.
So many protests. I don't know what you were protesting, dog. Every other day there's a protest online. We're protesting the food. We're protesting the Gaza. We're protesting everything. I don't know what it was for. It said black square. You're right. I do remember the black squares. I do remember it. So you got rid of back in 2020.
I posted and ghosted, dog. I posted I just deleted
like, you know
the whole app. I'm done.
We'll bow out.
I'm going to abide and say goodbye.
So no, I never go on Facebook, but he invited me. So I just said, let me just take a gander in this group and see what's going on. And bro, when I say it's some recklessness going on in that
fun.
group, I gotta see if I can get you in. You gotta.
I won't go. I don't go on Facebook.
I understand this.
Even for this group, it sounds dope, but I won't let it drag me back into Facebook.
You don't have to go back into Facebook, but you can be part of this group. Though. I think this is.
Can we move it to WhatsApp? Can you make a petition to move the group to WhatsApp?
I think that'd be fire. You fuck with WhatsApp?
Yeah, a WhatsApp group. I find that the group chats in WhatsApp are the best because, some people are still stuck on Android and it doesn't fuck the whole thing up. And
who's still on Android?
I mean,
feel sorry for those people.
There's people out here. It's a conscious choice these days. It used to be like you couldn't afford one. That was kind of like this whole thing.
They got the cheap iPhones now, bro. You know that, right? They got the $400
these
iPhones.
days, it's no longer about income. It's a straight up choice.
You get the glittery back, different weird colors iPhones now for like $200. What are you doing?
It's a bold statement to have an Android these days.
That's fine, man. Listen, I don't know if they're gonna move it, but I mean, it's just some of the most wild shit that's going on, and like,
give me a little something. What was
I don't want Nick to see this and he be like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing?" Because I might be violating.
Oh,
like,
you don't know
first rule of Fight Club is
right.
There is no Fight Club, right?
Okay.
Type shit.
I mean,
so
you could be right.
You don't talk about it, but
give me maybe not give me.
I just want to know if you're a part of the
thing.
community, if you've seen what's been going on in there.
I don't even want to look. I don't want to get dragged into Facebook, bro. Deleting that was the biggest, like.
What made you delete it?
Just if it just set me free.
Too many opinions.
It set me free.
2020 was wild for
way too many opinions.
Opinions.
Way too many opinions on an app that I thought I didn't need, and I was right. You know what I'm saying? Some people are like, "No, man, I post my gigs on there, and people see it," and it's like, yeah, they do, but is that worth being fucking
going in there and finding out your neighbor is a racist?
Yeah, well, that's good to know, and just to know, you know what I'm saying? I always felt like that was tight. Like if somebody posted something that you thought was racist, like now you know, so like it's better.
You're right. It is, yo. And I'm gonna tell you something, dog. It was bad during 2020, dog.
Yeah,
it was bad. I was like, there was places like that were just people who worked at places that were posting shit, like owners and shit. I was like, I don't want to go work for them, dog. This is madness. What are you doing? Like, why are you posting these things?
Yeah,
So I mean, I definitely feel you on the Facebook shit. I definitely got off of Facebook for a while, but some people use that shit. Some people are Facebook fucking gods, dog. Like Dante will post something and like he'll get like 5 million fucking engagements and people commenting and shit, and I'll post something meaningful and then like I'll get like 2 likes.
See, but that's even part of it. Just the comparison of somebody else's post to your post. That's part of it. It's all a fucking.
It's disparaging, dog.
You delete that shit and you never look at it again, and you're fucking.
But the same thing with Instagram though. So you must be popular on Instagram because they're owned by the same. It's not like a different fucking app. The company, it's the same shit.
It is a different app because there's older people on Facebook,
and that's why I stay off of Facebook. And that's why I don't go on Facebook.
Old, like real old.
Anytime I want to post something with my kids, I'll post on Facebook for all the old family people and shit to watch.
Yeah,
but other than that, I don't go on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't.
So I'm just saying.
But this group does intrigue me.
This group is kind of lit.
Are they talking shit in there?
Yo,
what's going on?
Are you kidding me? They're calling people out.
Who's getting lit up?
I don't want to put anybody on blast, but they're calling people out, like DJ, like routines, like yo, this look at this.
They're saying they stole it from someone else.
It's some wild shit, dog. And like, look at this DJ setup. Look how
big
broke
accusations.
This is broke bitch. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. And like Nick has really had to like go in there and like kick people out or ban people because like people get in there and start saying some racist shit. Like it's no filter, so you can really say anything. But then like Nick's like, you can't come in and just say any. I've got to tell you guys this. You just can't say any fucking thing. Like it has to be DJ related. You just can't come in and start being racist.
Who was dropping the N-word? You could say.
I mean, they weren't saying any blackity black. So I mean, I don't know. That was you.
I just come in and start posting that. That's my first post in there.
You actually, but if you're cool with Nick, I'm sure you got the invitation like I did. I would just listen. I would just crack it open, take a gander, get a nice little laugh.
I don't know him at all,
and then just delete it.
I don't know him at all, but I'm gonna tell him that we did a pod and you told me you got an invite to his group, and I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna suggest that he moves his group to WhatsApp.
Do it. I think you should. I'm not gonna tell them what to do because I don't really go in there that much. So when I do, if I want to laugh, I'm like, I want to see what these motherfucking
It does sound like a good time.
DJs are doing right now. Let me just go take a scroll and see and get a nice little laugh.
We do need a forum. We do need a place to all congregate and crack jokes and say crazy shit and clown on each other.
The problem with that is I feel like there's too many sensitive people.
Well, if you're too sensitive, then don't open the app or leave the group. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen some of the shit that
Build
people
up your sensitivity. We're sensitivity training these days. I don't know if you know, but January 20th, things changed a little.
What happened in January 20th? Oh,
Sensitivity training started.
oh shit. Yeah.
Sensitivity.
Your boy's back in.
It's
clean
not,
up these streets. Look at
it's not sensitivity training. It's sensitivity exposure therapy is what we're. That's the era we're in now, boy.
This has been just the most wildest conversation, dog. This is how we come. I feel like it's this fucking month. It's this fucking month. Like we got to do a pod again next month or something like that, where we're not surrounded and shrouded in this blackity black history month, dog. Because I just feel like whenever we get in February, we make like this conversation.
I think it's just whenever we get together because we like to crack jokes. Like when I ordered bacon at the diner, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was wild to me, dog. I still just don't get it. I was like,
you were shocked that I ordered bacon,
and then you just like took a bite, just like looked right at me, like,
and then like
snap into a fucking Slim Jim with that shit, dog.
5 minutes later into the meal, we started talking about long drink, and you asked me like, how does it taste? You were talking about long drink, but I thought you were talking about the bacon. And I was like, bro, it's bacon. Like, I've had bacon before. I was like, what are you so obsessed with? You were like, no, motherfucker, not the bacon.
Long drink, dog. Speaking of long drink, I'm 692 days sober, man.
Congratulations. I wouldn't break it
You
for
don't
one
give
of
a
these.
fuck.
I
No,
wouldn't.
that's a good friend right there. Okay, good for you.
No, I truly congratulations.
No, thank you,
Sobriety
man.
has been a long-term theme in my life, not for me personally, but for a lot of people around me.
Good.
And as good as these are, and as much money as they give me, I wouldn't tell you to break it for one of these. Now, if the checks start picking up, I might tell you to break it.
If long drink comes at me with a big ass check, start the counter over, bitch. I drink that shit right. Oh, there goes my morals out the window.
Get hammered.
Oh man, I would sell out. You tried that Popeye's chicken yet?
The ghost pepper joint? Or
No, man, the fucking tequila chicken.
What?
I'm the dead ass.
That's not real.
That's a real thing.
There wasn't enough Hispanic people eating at Popeyes, so they made a tequila chicken.
First off, that's racist. No.
That's racist because a lot of Hispanics eat at Popeyes.
Is it? I thought it was more.
I mean, we know what the majority is. That's not
okay.
that's not in question. But
Well, I know Popeye might be too spicy for you. Too many seasoning.
Bro, I was a big fan of the Popeye spicy chicken when that whole battle
You
was
like
going
spiciness?
down. Oh, I love spicy.
Okay, well, you're in the minority of your people.
I eat bacon and spices.
No, they made it. No, it's dead ass. They made a Don Julio collab. Dead ass.
But is it actually tequila flavored chicken, or
It's
is it
actually-
like you get a little tequila
They
and you get some
actually
chicken?
give you tequila to order the chicken. You have to show your ID.
Oh, so you're ordering chicken and also tequila on the side.
No, that's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you,
It's infused.
it's infused in whatever the chicken is in, and you get it or whatever they wrap the chicken up, or I don't know if they fucking dip it in tequila.
Popeyes has a fucking liquor license. What are they doing selling chicken? What are they thinking, dog?
Oh,
Everyone knows where the best margins are at. It's not chicken,
fuck.
G.
And the fucked up thing about it is, you know what the fucked up thing about the whole tequila chicken shit is?
What?
They dropped this shit January 31st. Now, it might not really look like anything, but they dropped it January 31st, and the next day is what? February 1st. Which
You're
is the
caught
start
up on this Black History
which was the
thing.
start of what? Say it.
BHM.
Yeah, there it is. So the Popeye thought they was slick, but yeah, it's a whole thing.
I don't understand what this has to do with Black History Month. This is about Latinos.
No, dog.
Dropping tequila chicken is not. You guys are trying to take tequila now too?
No,
is that what's happening?
Is that what's happening?
You're trying to take tequila? You got chicken, dog.
We don't.
You want tequila now
don't
too?
Have chicken.
What are you talking about?
This is definitely a Patreon episode, dog. It started off so like, guys, we're getting out the game. To like, what the fuck is Popeye selling chicken for if they got a liquor license? So they give you the chicken and they give you like infused with tequila and then they put a little sauce with it that has tequila based in it and then motherfuckers eat it. I haven't seen anybody buy it, but I didn't want to know if you partake in the.
I would get it just because it's one of those cultural things. You got to fucking try it. It's like a stupid thing. That's how they get you. But are you staying away from it because of your sobriety, or would you eat that and consider yourself still 600 something days strong?
I would.
Is that a relapse or is it a free lapse?
I feel like it's a relapse at that point in time. Because if you got to show your ID to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's in it.
It's dangerous.
Here's the other thing I started thinking about. Like, how is that legal? Right? You get the tequila chicken, you dip it in the fucking tequila sauce, you eat the shit, and then you go home and drive home.
Well, in Illinois, it's 0.08, and I can't imagine their chicken's getting you past 0.01.
If they got a fucking, well, I don't know how much tequila that is you have to consume.
I'm sure the showing.
But what if you get like a 30 piece?
I'm sure the showing of the ID, if I had to guess, is not even something they have to do. But
it might be just for part of the gimmick.
Yeah,
there's probably no tequila in the chicken, dog. But
I'm
not rushing to it, dog. I haven't rushed to Popeyes for any fucking type of chicken. I know you may not believe me.
Where do you rush for chicken?
I don't rush anywhere for chicken, dog.
You said that like you have a spot, and Popeyes isn't it.
I don't rush anywhere for chicken. I don't.
But you did say that like you had a spot.
No, I'm not saying
but
like
it wasn't Popeyes.
That's your assumption. That's
you said that like I don't rush to Popeyes for chicken.
I don't rush to Popeyes for chicken. I don't rush anywhere for chicken. I don't know.
What do you rush for?
I don't rush anywhere. My fat ass ain't rushing nowhere though. Let's be clear though. I'm very slow moving, all right? Especially at this age. I'm very slow moving. But I'm not rushing. No, I'm not going to fucking Popeyes for chicken. Like when everybody went you had those chicken sandwiches, right? Back in the day?
Yeah, I
didn't get that.
You didn't even try it.
Didn't get one.
But that was you like putting your foot down. You're
no,
like, they're not gonna get me with this fucking chicken stunt. Like you were on your Kendrick shit. No, you were like, this is what they want.
I mean, it is what they want.
It is what they want.
It is what they want. Listen, all I'm saying is now we're really gonna get flagged. All I'm saying, we're never gonna get flagged. All I'm saying is they put that fucking chicken sandwich out, and then a few months later, COVID-19 was a thing. That's all I'm gonna say.
People were saying
that's all I'm gonna say.
I remember that now.
And all the motherfuckers who had that chicken sandwich were the first motherfuckers I knew to get COVID. That's all I'm gonna say.
You think China was involved in
Don't get me.
So you think China was involved in the chicken? You think this is Chinese chicken?
We got to end the pod. Yeah. On that note, this has been a great episode with Party with Strategy.
No, we had so much fun.
We got to end the pod. Hopefully, we didn't offend too many people. Jesus Christ, what time is it? You gotta go to work.
I gotta get ready. Yeah,
you gotta get ready. I gotta go home, and
we'll have Diamond Cut decide. I mean, where you see this episode obviously is where it lies.
This has to be a Patreon exclusive, dog. Because this is probably the most reckless episode I think we've ever had.
You think so? I don't know.
Even when I came in here and we were talking about all the other DJs and shit.
It's like only reckless. Well, that won't be on there. We'll cut that out. Or maybe we'll put just that on Patreon. I don't know. Something.
No, I'm talking about the last time I was on here and I was like, this is a Patreon and we were just talking shit.
Yeah.
And I just started name dropping people and then, today was worse.
It's not worse. We're both having fun and laughing and having a good time. Nobody can get mad at your Jewish jokes. Nobody can get mad that I said that's what Kanye said. Well, a Jewish joke and a swastika t-shirt for sale are two minorly different things.
That was AI that now I'm looking at it that Langdon Twin put up, dog. That video,
right?
They got me. Because now I looked at it. When I looked at it, I'm like, Drake is wearing this shirt?
Yeah.
And I was like
how
Drake look a little skinny. Not that I'm looking at Drake's body, but he looked a little skinny. I was like, that's Drake.
Well, you were checking for the plastic surgery, the fake abs.
I was not checking for the fake abs, but he just looked a little skinnier. And I was like, they got me. I fucking reposted it. They got me. And then you looked at it, and then you clicked on it.
I said they got his ass. No, I seen the Landon twins posted. That I was the first I saw. The first place I saw it was
Shout out to the Landon twins, dog.
Second place I saw it was your page. And I want to say even White Shadow posted it, or he posted the Wiener Circle thing.
I posted the Wiener Circle thing too. I thought
White Shadow posted Wiener Circle.
That was classic.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap it. Thank you guys for watching. If this is Patreon, Strap Hacks in the building. Let's go,
Strap
champ.
her.
If not, you can find good episodes on there. Patreon.com/partywithstrategy. That's all I'm saying. We'll see you next time. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like the video, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. Algorithm activating activity. Let's go, champ. We'll see you next time.
Can we get you to say blackity black black one more time?
Blackity black. Don't talk back.
There, that's not the same, but you got it, dog.
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the human soul. It'll usually show when the truth ain't told. Use a lie.